To create or to understand financial statement, you need to understand about accounting equation as the most fundamental concept. It is the foundations of statement of financial positions. It will help you at the very basic of getting to understand the financial statement. Without any intention to oversimplify accounting, this channel is purposely created to make you understand the essentials of accounting and financial management in a simple and easy way. In the end, a considerable amount of your personal judgment is what accounting problem solutions for. Hoping this video is useful to guide you and you liked it. Good luck! Before we go further, you need to know that there are two accounting standards and principles. Knowing this, you won't get confused if you see any differences when you learn from various references following different standards. Either you notice about it or not. The two accounting standards and principles adhered to by countries in the world are the International Financial Reporting Standards, or IFRS, the United States Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, or US GAAP, GAAP. Surely there are some key differences of those two standards and principles, such as terms used and the accounting treatments. I'll explain more in different video for that. At the conceptual level, IFRS is known to be more principles-based than GAAP, which is considered more rules-based. So the best start for you would be by knowing which standards and principles that your company or your country use. Does it comply more to IFRS or GAAP? But if you are an MBA student or business practitioner, due to how global economy works, I would suggest you to take the advantage of being financially bilingual. That is why I will try to accommodate to understand accounting to both standards and principle. If there are difference of the accounting treatment due to that, it will be noted in different colors. Blue for IFRS and pink for US GAAP. Now let's talk about accounting equation. In accounting, at its framework, difference and changes could be happen following its standards and principle. Well, who knows? But accounting equation is not situational. It's like the infinite law of accounting, on which it's applied in every situation without any exception. An entity's possession is always about the combination of contributions of owners and borrowing from others, on which we can put to the equation that assets owned by entity equals to liabilities plus capital or owner's equity. In other way, we can say that resources controlled equivalent to the sources of funding. You have to remember that accounting takes the concept of duty before rights. The order is always any liabilities to be fulfilled before go to capital or owner's equity. So that's about accounting equation. This equation takes us to the twofold effect of transaction. So in accounting, we use double entry bookkeeping where every entry requires corresponding and opposite entry to different accounts. The two equal and corresponding sides are what we call as debit and credit. Debit and credit is not about bad and good as people commonly assume. In easy way, you can think about it as the value received and the value given. Now you understand that the equation is always applied and has twofold effect, whereby double entry system the adjustment done to carry the two equal corresponding sides. This note will prepare your skill for statement of financial positions or balance sheet. For instance, Simon builds a business by his own cash, $10,000. As there's nothing borrowed here, accounting equation applied to this situation will be assets, cash equals to capital or owner's equity, $10,000. Then he borrows money for the business, $3,000. We need to put it as a liability in the equation, which is adjusted becomes the assets, cash, $13,000 from liabilities borrowed, $3,000 plus the previous owner's equity, $10,000. Now, I believe you reached the goal of this video, that you understand the most fundamental concept of accounting. That first, accounting equation is always applied. Assets equals to liabilities plus capital or owner's equity. This equation could be elaborated more, but you just need to remember that as your basic to keep, as if there's any elaboration, there will be the part of those components. Second, debit as value received is always equivalent to credit, the value given. So it's not about bad nor good. The positions of debit is on the left and credit is on the right. For that, you are ready to learn the next lesson about statement of financial position, or we also call it as balance sheet. And then that is why you will dig more about debit credit, or we use the concept of Adler to make it easy. Before you continue to upcoming lesson, you are suggested to check the meaning of each item and their classification. Now, I have another note if you are new to accounting. You might try by this concept as a rookie. A liability for someone is actually an asset for other, vice versa. That is why you have to correctly put the main subject to know well the positions of the account. Let's take an example of you versus bank. If you take out a loan from your bank, the loan obviously is a liability for you. Now, from the perspective of your bank, the loan is their asset. So we put it this way: your loan is liability versus your loan is asset for bank. Now, the balance in your savings or checking account is an asset to you, but it is not for the bank. It is a liability for them. So we put it this way: your saving is your asset versus your saving as liability for bank. That's it for today. Hope this video helps you. Please like and subscribe to support and get notification for more insights. And if there's any subject material that you need to know more, you're welcome to let us know at the comment section below. All the best and have a good day.